Another thing to look out for is what is the title of your clinician's degree. If they are clinical psychologists, for example, their degree would have the term clinical psychology. So you want to look out for what is their training in, and that determines their specialization. So if they've got a Bachelor of Psychology, they don't have a specialization. If they have a master's in clinical psychology and they're trained in Australia or in New Zealand, they can call themselves clinical psychologists. If it's the UK or the US, they need doctoral degrees. Some psychologists may have master's degrees that do not qualify them as psychologists. I have seen psychologists with a bachelor in psychology and a master's in education call themselves educational psychologists. They're not educational psychologists. Educational psychologists have got degrees that have the term educational psychology. So a master's in educational psychology or a doctorate in educational psychology qualifies individuals to use that specialization. You also want to make sure that individuals are registered in the countries in which they have attained their degrees. I can tell you for a fact that in Singapore, if an individual is trained overseas, they are continuing their registration overseas. They're not just relying on registration and waiting for it to come through. I maintain my registration in Australia. I am certain and know of very many colleagues who continue their registrations with HCPC, with licensed bodies in the US. The degrees in the US, for example, will also be recognized by the APA, the BPS in the UK, APAC in Australia. So do your research. It is really important that you invest this time in making sure that the individual that you choose to work with is qualified to do the job.